It's Jazz the Rapper. We here at Rooftop News TV. Make some noise, y'all. Yeah. We're at Seek and Destroy. We about to get into the next battle. To my left, we got
Jack, hashtag with a Q, Hippie Jesus, Dr. Robotnik, Regular, TFG, CRS, UBR, Rooftop. Let's have a good battle.
Let's do it.
All right, and to my right.
What up, y'all? It's the Saurus. Many times, many things. Rest in peace, Bishop Brigante. Rest in peace, Pat Stay. Rest in peace, Bender. You know what I'm saying? It's actually a battle rap holiday. This is my first time meeting Jazz today. Crazy.
It's wild.
It really is.
It's wild. All right, so you came the furthest.
Sure. Heads.
The Saurus got heads. It is tails.
All right, look. Let's go. Y'all can hear me? Yeah. I said, you a corny, racist edgelord. We gonna talk about that. Try to sneak the N-word into this battle. I got a silent K to knock you out flat. Before they told me come inside, I drank a bottle out back. Cause in every bar I see the same watered down Jack. He wanna bounce back from that last L that he took. Thought he had Mega Man cannon, then shot himself in the foot. In that battle with Benny you looked so pathetic and shook, we was calling this shaggy hippie pussy 70s Bush. Get decked with a hook. Get decked with a hook. Jack leaking, better grab an empty glass. I'll knock the pedal stash right off that V for Vendetta mask. Billy Gunn fighting for a title. I'm talking belt to ass. If I get jackknifed, it ain't a wrestling match with Kevin Nash. Let me spaz. He'll catch a backhand to get slumped. Make his face turn blue. Put a hashtag at the front. This a death match, so me and Cactus Jack got some funk, but I'm in my bag, so we can get down to brass tacks if you want. Jack in a bag too, in a trash can of the dump. He got bad asthma, ain't coming back after the pump. I wish we battled on the roof to see how fast Jack would have jumped. Nothing to spare, I retired and put Jack back in the trunk. Catch this chump by surprise like a little known fact. Got something hollow with the stick like a wiffle ball bat. And won't no one even notice when you missing. No cap, all them viral views in the whole city didn't know Jack. Fire off top like Bam Bam Bigelow's tack. Jack hooked to an IV, it's whiskey on tap. First his ribs will go crack, then his limbs will both snap. We'll see how quick you fold flat after you hit the road, Jack. Pull out a pumpkin carver to see how badly you bleed. I'll make Jack a lantern if he try to hold a candle to me. Time.
Make some noise, make some noise.
Very thematic. It's Halloween.
Bottom of the first. So is Jack.
Let's go, Jack.
I said, bro chopped. And I only showed up here to cook. Y'all thinking Michael J. Fox, you must have mistook me for someone that shook. Hey, News, thanks for the look. Thanks for the look. Since you gave me Thesaurus, now I'm about to make this one for the books. They say he's the inventor of the multi. And that maybe might hold true. He'd be like, I'm Mr. Two Times Everything. You don't want to take it to the place this might go to. I'm a crazy psycho dude in a many typo mood. Lazy might go through 18 like cold brews. Saying I'm old school cause I was wasting my whole youth. Slaying Mike so smooth. Creating my own tunes by paying my own dues. Chasing my goals too. Acting like this ain't the same thing I don't do. But if you doubt my skill, I'll take a vow to kill. A-E-I-O. You are Pete Morris.
Yeah.
The Saurus. The man, the myth, the legend. Considered a Versace of this battling profession with all the patterns he's invented. Nowadays, his future's looking stagnant because his presence hasn't been impressive. Quit acting this pretentious. Benjamin Button, this man is Benjamin Button, this man is... This man is so pretentious. Quit acting so pretentious. Benjamin Button, this man is adolescent, so I have to add a lesson. You don't want to face your insecurities, so you mask it with projection. Telling me, the Saurus, good with words, matter of perspective on everything. Mr. Two Times could get canceled in a second. Thinking his status will protect him. He get handled with the weapon. I will grab a Smith & Wesson and engrave it with a biblical scripture on a bullet. That's thematic with the message. If they tell me this my ceiling, my plan is to break the glass like Shaq in the paint. You were on URL, the most respected battling stage, yet Jay Black never had this champion ranked. Wants to say he's respected as a legend, but if that was the case, Troy and Beasley would have brought you back. What a smacking of... Apparently though,
You been there?
he won some freestyle battles. At least that's what I heard. I ran it back for research. I was in awe with what I saw. It had me concerned, actually disturbed with how many slurs you had in a verse. You bring up dead relatives like the family was yours, but chastise others for bringing up the same raps in a verse, always calling people out for being racist to distract from the fact that we've heard you be extremely racist to dumbfounded disaster and I am actually getting sick of this. Peter Morris in the Thesaurus is a synonym for hypocrite. Mr. Two Times everything's double standards are ridiculous. So let's skip to the history lesson. Quit the pretending. The more that you battle, your significance lessens. You pulled your phone out in your battle with Anderson Burris, and that shit was depressing. You kept checking for your bars, but wasn't getting reception. You always on your phone because you always choke, so I gotta hope this signal is catching. I gotta hope that this signal is catching. See, getting reminded of it gives him PTSD. Pete the Saurus died. That day it was easy to see. You always post it on your socials, write, revise, rehearse, and repeat. But if that's the case, take your own advice immediately. You could say you were dealt a bad hand, but when you ain't playing your cards right, it's against opponents who are easy to beat. Explain it to me. How that phone in your pocket is the ace up your sleeve when every time you look at it, it seems you just read it and weep. Your tribute to Pat and your Anderson match? Awesome. That's something you can't say. You forgot 98% of the material, left us with a bad taste. In this sport, using your phone is a gamble, but you did it so natural to read the draft page. Had Organic looking at the floor like he's a sad waste. Day one fans saying he gave the scene a bad name. Said that day won't haunt him, but it will till he see his last day, cause the way that you were choking, even Pat Stay would think that that's gay. In conclusion, you're lame as fuck. All your battles lately suck. You need to take a noose and a stool and just hang it up. Round.
That was trash.
Make some noise, make some noise.
That was hot trash.
Top of round two.
Was not.
Absolute hot trash. 7 stumbles. There ain't an alternate or parallel universe where you can even slightly fuck with me. You're just lucky I like money a lot more than I like your company. Dummy, cut the tough guy act. You want to deal with me on this card? Get decked and left with one eye, Jack. But wait, you're Viral Jack, right?
Yep.
Damn. It probably never occurred to you, but I could have guessed that you were abused. You didn't have an adolescence. You spent it in servitude. I can tell that you were neglected and slept in a dirty room because you're so desperate for attention, you measure your worth in views. Wow, everyone look at you. Until those viral days stopped, but I stayed on cooking time like a microwave clock, and your pops whooping your ass like a final stage boss. Some shit you finna spend your whole life trying to shake off like Michael J. Fox. I am not just dog walking you, I brought you to your burial. A GoFundMe should cover the cost of the materials and the coffin that they carry you. You can't knock me as a parent though, it's not even comparable. You need to quit wrestling with this father-son scenario like Dominic Mysterio. Oh, swearing you live in abandoned houses when no one actually cares. That house was... Swearing you live in abandoned houses. No one actually cares. The house was fine. You were just such a shitty son, your parents abandoned you there. Born with an extra chromosome, and your mom and dad were aware. It's simple, Jack. Going full retard was a family affair. I don't care how they mistreated you or the beatings you were screaming through. You probably look at a real father like me and it triggers something deep in you. I went all in to pay for my kid's education because that's all me to do. I'd take out a second mortgage to put her through med school if she need me to. I don't do this shit for me. And that's the difference between me and you. You do this because you desperately need attention and fiend for views. I do this to give my kid the advantages I never had to make her dreams come true. But you don't got a clue what that's like because your own folks never believed in you. Time.
Make some noise, make some noise. Bottom of round 2.
Turn up, Jack.
Drink some water.
I got one.
I said, what's poppin', Thezzy? If this is a shot from me, I'm poppin' Thezzy. I'm armed and ready. Chops, machetes, cock a Desi, aimed at his apple. That's Martinelli's. I will up and pill Martin Shkreli. Drago's ending. If he dies, he dies. Buried, body, identified in Cuba. Machiavelli. So you criticize Fresco for using gun bars and handled it poorly. Cause now you use gun bars and that shit is corny. My line's outside the box. I be rapping in 4D. You're just a girl dad over 40. Bitch ass wanting an award for blasting a 40 while blasting a 40. Don't act like you know me. I done caught more bodies than the Illuminati having an orgy. You think you telling us your truth? That's only half of the story. You represent the Bay as good as Nancy Pelosi. That's why your legacy couldn't carry over the hill like Madame Zeroni. But if Mr. Two Times want to fight, then they'll see where I can take it to. Skull will break into, get beat till your face is blue. I will lace up and pop out in black forces. I'm Mace Windu. You are a man-sized bitch.
Black forces? What's that?
I will lace up and pop out in black forces. I'm Mace Windu. You are a man-sized bitch. You get stabbed right quick. Blade, like your favorite jam. How it gets stuck in your head like, that's my shit. I will fry your noodle till it's looking like a pad thai dish. It'll be a titanic loss of water it'll be a titanic loss of blood in the water with a body floating like a capsized ship. Watch this roll that you have get picked apart. They tell me, Mr. Two Times an animal, you know I'm about to build an ark. Being a wise guy with me isn't smart. This won't feel too good when I dust Peter like Mr. Stark. See, this damage control. I'm here to bring the collateral. You have a great relationship with your daughter.
Facts.
I think that it's admirable.
You should.
But I got a couple questions we need some answers for.
You sound like a creep.
You like dating... You like dating girls her age.
My lady's 45.
You like dating girls her age. And I don't believe you're an asshole or think it's a scandal, bro, but I'm here to keep it 1,000, though. I ain't seeing him as the GOAT just because he out here acting like Leo DiCaprio. Older white guy, always fucking with them younger women. What's suspicious? I'm thinking the Saurus and Pete, though. What's the difference? You always need chaperones around your groupies. If he says this slander, the man could sue me. But I'm willing to bet he can name every actress that danced in Cuties. You're a bitch. That's just the way Thesaurus is. He wanted to join the Wu-Tang Clan because he heard it was for the kids.
You're so cool.
He could say this angle is trash and garbage, how it gets recycled. But you bringing a teen to World Dom 1 was crazy work. Extra wild. You can claim she was of age, but that's the same way 6500 got sent to trial. See, I'm a son of a gun. I pull a baby out like CPS trying to protect a child. Sounding like Trump, how he's in denial. Now, I'm not saying he's a pedophile, but for the at-risk youth that Pete the file, I would take flight till they release the Epstein files. And you could say she was of age. It might hold up to the claims. But this is sobering the face. Start shouldering some blame. He'll say this corny with no taste, but as far as Thesaurus is concerned, this angle old enough to date. You know what rhymes with Monterey?
What?
Not the Bay. You're by San Fran, but if you were from there, you'd represent the Castro district. It's kinda gay. You consider yourself Mount Rushmore, so I don't know why you hate the United States, but if this my shot to take, Glock a spray, once a hippie find his peace, nah, he gonna be in the ER today. Will he make it like me using the N-word? Hard to say. Open casket, drop the case, watch him fall from grace. This probably ain't what mama raised, but you're a father? Great, point blank, shot from range. Something barely legal by my side, that's your daughter's age. Next time.
Make some noise, make some noise.
This is supposed to be 2 minutes, News.
Chop around 3.
That ain't no 2 minutes.
Sure it
Chop
was.
around 3.
Me it was.
That was fucking trash. You've tried to sneak the N-word into multiple battles. If I remember correct. Facts.
Not facts.
Super facts.
Go ahead.
Super facts. You have tried to sneak the N-word into multiple battles, if I remember it correct. Bet you won't do that shit in this room without the threat of being checked. Another flightless bird pussy that'll never leave his nest. You better pledge allegiance when the 5 is pressing at your chest. I've been here over 20 years, proudly welcomed as a guest. That's why I'm so loud for the folks that it most heavily affects. That's why when I look back on the fucking legacy I left, I can say I was down to pull up for all of y'all. Just send me the address. I guess that's the difference between being someone who's outspoken and being a little bitch who doesn't stand for anything but always has his mouth open. Every battle, flinging shit at the walls like a pet that isn't housebroken. You want to be a racist white boy so bad, why you always brown-nosing? The crowd knows it. When I get into some shit, I hit the surface. Every written verse is a photograph of Kurt Hennig, picture perfect. Outside the ring, you're a completely different person, the insecurest. But Edward thought that Jack would make him act tougher, like liquid courage. This nerd just made up an identity to cope with his bullies. So now you got 2 personalities, and both of them pussy. Honestly, Jack, what you do is not even rap. You should be thankful to anybody who's even calling it that. You are a weird, corny, kill Tony novelty act. You look like you'd give a kidney for a Tom McDonald collab. You wanted so bad to be viral, but couldn't cash in on the benefits. That shit vanished in a flash, and you're still grasping to the end of it. No whip, nothing to show for it, no mansion for a residence. So you're not viral anymore, Jack. This is anecdotal evidence. You were never relevant enough to make things major. No main events, main stage battles, or mainstream paper. So let's just say we'll never be in the same tier. Let me make clear, player. You went viral once. I'm catching bodies 28 years later. Pussy.
Hey, you pissed the Saurus off.
Fuck that nigga up, man.
30 piece.
Go, Jack.
30 piece is the 30 piece.
You can say nigga if you want to.
He tried.
I said word to Roan's American flag tube socks.
Yikes.
But since you had to meet me at the rooftop, R.I.P. Damien,
Boondocks.
you about to meet Billy Boondocks. See, I've been battling for a decade. I've been battling for almost a decade. From the Boondocks to the Saints. I've been battling for almost a decade. From the Boondocks to the Saints. The QPs to the Fates. The rookies to the greats, even the losers and the lames. I didn't do this for the fame. I just kept my foot up on the gas and stayed cruising in my lane. Cali, baby, where I grew up and was raised. CRS, UBR, Riot, I battle. I moved mountains, was maneuvering terrains. On this quest, love is what I found. But the grassroots is where I'm made. No matter where I go, I stay true from where I came. Even when it felt as if I didn't have viewers or a name, like no one there was watching, I was Truman in the frame.
Woo!
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You got a comment?
I was Truman in a frame, designed by a higher power. I didn't choose to be this way. I just learned to misbehave by finding rules that I can break. Everything I learned taught me I'm still a student to the game, because I got a lot of passion I keep buried inside. So much fire in my heart, feels like I'm burning alive. People thinking I'm a problem, I feel perfectly fine. Saying I'm a monster like Dr. Frankenstein. This gift that I have is a curse by design. There's a lot of hurt that I hide, burdened by pride, worried I'll die, searching to find my purpose in life, doubting if I should throw the towel in or is it worth it to fight, questioning whether it's better I quit or is it worse that I try. But I take what I want because I deserve what is mine. Me and battle rap go together like burgers and fries, surfers and tides, attorneys and rights, bourbon with ice, flaming yawn, served with some wine. Nature and nurture combined. They think I'm just a nerd that can rhyme, a superfluous lie. Jack's skeletons would make Tim Burton nervous with fright, cause I could shake the room worse than a turbulent flight. So say what you gotta say. I don't take it as a personal slight. You can express your ways and pay the toll. This to turn at the pike. See, I always kept it solid while I was earning my stripes. I'm a giant, standing 10 toes from the dirt to the sky. Self-made. Never had to watch you when I learned how to rhyme. This ain't some kind of proverbial plight. In other words, we ain't the same. I'm saying I never looked up to a thesaurus for the words that I write. That's why I look at you and think you got a flow that's perfect for sewers. You are a cancer to this culture. I'm a surgical student removing a tumor. Dude is a groomer with the view of a zoomer. If you say he brought a tech, I got a supercomputer. Living in your past glory means you are a loser. When you haven't won in over a decade, you are a loser. Bringing up back in the day, you are a boomer. Oh, you were the first person to do this. Cool, I'm a first person shooter.
You're a school shooter.
And with that, I'm gonna take my cue. I know your butt hurt.
Nah, I 30'd you.
It's Jack. Hashtag with a Q. You ain't know no other. That's time.
Make some noise, make some noise.